Hello, I am Bentham. Welcome back to Factorio Living with Biters. And in the previous episode, we horrifically broke the power system. Oh, the spider's trying to get out. I will happily oblige. That one isn't so interested, actually. He's just going to stay in there. Well, it's an improvement. I got one more out. Right, so today's episode, we're going to set up a new power system down there somewhere. We got our line here all ready and waiting to be split off from and extended. And let me see, I think I do just want to go straight down. The issue is that I'm going to build a smelting area here and I don't want to interfere, but it should be right down there, so it shouldn't be a problem. It's about that long, so it'll extend that far, which does mean that it'll potentially interfere with some of these biter bases. What I could do actually is send it off that way, get a couple of underground pipes around the place just to break things up a little bit. They might be quite happy with that. Right, let's... actually, I was going to split it off, like have a line here, but thinking about it, I don't know how much longer this coal line is going to be here. Because at the moment, I think all it does is feed those smelters there, and one of the things that I'm doing here is building a new smelting area, which means that will be redundant. So let's bring this line down here anyway, and then we'll work it out from there. Gotta craft a bunch of conveyor belts. I don't know how well I'll be able to make use of the smelting area straight away, because the thing is I've got a certain amount of plastic handy for advanced circuits and thus science, and beyond that there's a bit of I would need to do quite a bit of messing around with pipes to get any more. So I do have to be careful, because I want to make use of the advanced circuits to research advanced oil processing before anything else. And if I use up too many circuits making furnaces, then I'll have to do all sorts of messing about to get the science to work. Yeah, there's a lot of trees here to clear away, but it's not a problem, because the biters don't care about pollution in this. They just care about wherever they feel like visiting right now, and they will destroy anything in their path to go to a certain location, whether it is trees or buildings or indeed me. So we'll have to clear away a lot of these to make room for our smelting area, unfortunately. I was going to sort of outline the area and work it out for myself, but I can't see because it's night time. I might see about getting some night vision goggles. I have noticed that, well, as far as I can see, it seems like the night vision goggles have been slightly improved. I could just be seeing things, but it seemed like last time I was using them that it wasn't quite so horrifically green. It might have just been that I had low power on the goggles at the time or something. It's hard to say. There we go with our autosave. Now we're coming up to the area, so we'll start sort of scouting out how we want to set it up. We'll craft some more belts because we're out of those. Right, let's have a look at this here. Okay, so big empty open area. The only thing is worms down here. Now, will the biters be particularly unhappy about me cordoning off said worms? There are some crawling around here, which is interesting. Perhaps they like to stay near worms where they can. But yeah, this looks like a good direction to go in. In fact, oh, there's a whole empty area over here. Yeah, it sort of opens up over here. I mean, there's some copper there. So that might be where we put a copper smelting area, actually. So we have no plans for that. I mean, there's room there and stuff as well. There's quite a few empty areas further up here, including this huge iron deposit. I've just noticed that. That's pretty good. I think I was quite generous on my deposit placement when generating the map, because it's hard enough with all the biters sat on top of everything. But let's go get all the materials we will need. We're going to have enough stuff to set up one engine column, and then what we're going to do is we're going to transfer an engine column from down in the south up to over here. Right, what do I need? I need iron in copious quantities. That should be alright, even though the system is a little bit struggling right now. This guy's still up against this door. Come on, leave. It's right there. You can just go. They just don't react well to gates. They seem to think that gates are walls, and so they don't go through them. So if I just cleared this away, and put belts here. Off he goes. And then we have to do the same thing. Oh, wait, he's moving about, he's leaving again. Okay then, fine. Be like that. Not causing me any real trouble at the moment anyway. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll craft 8 steam engines. We want some burner inserters. There are already 4 there. I'm not sure what from. Oh, and there's 2 there as well. Interesting. So we want that many, and then we'll have the 10 that we need. Oh, they're from the burner mining tools that I got rid of. Wow, this stuff is really struggling. It's just getting worse and worse. It's like you can see every time a bit of coal goes in, things just really pick up. But yeah, I'd say there's like 3 pieces of coal in the entire system right now. Like, well, going between 2 and 3 pieces of coal, so it's definitely struggling. And that's why we need this new power system as soon as possible. Now, we have an offshore pump there. I think, was that one I accidentally crafted? I accidentally crafted an offshore pump somewhere. I guess it was in this game. Just clear away some trees as we go, because A, we can't get through them, and B, we're going to have to do it eventually. Actually, it's surprising how much it's crawling with biters, because they do seem to hug the bases. But then there just seems to be a concentration of them in this particular patch here, because there's not so many down like this. There's an area here that's just empty, apart from him. I wish I knew more about sort of the way biters decided what to do and where to go, because it would help me to build my bases and understand how to set them up in such a way that they don't try and blow them up constantly. Right. So I think we're going to bring the coal right down here. And we basically want 2 columns of boilers that can feed into, and they'll also line up with some pipes. So let's try, we'll just place them from each side right now. I guess that works anyway. Have I got the, yeah, I've got the spacing correct. So we need to make sure that we can get water feeding into the 2 of them while there is this coal supply coming in. I think that can work fairly well. I don't know if I can feed it with 1 pump or not. Let's start by trying that. We'll use plenty of underground pipes for it, so as not to annoy the biters too much. So, to there. Wait for this one to craft. And to there. And then we need our thingy inserters. We have ridiculous amounts of wood, so I think I'm just going to put stacks of wood in here. It's not like I'm going to use them for anything else. The one good thing I think to do is when you have a chest full of useless wood, you can... Oh, I'm putting these into the furnace instead of the inserters there. I guess I can put them in both, honestly. When you have a chest full of useless wood, you can hook it up so that it's a backup for the power system, and it would have been good if I'd had one of those for the steam engines down there, because then they could have switched to the wood supply when necessary, rather than just dying out. I mean, the thing is, I wouldn't have noticed that it had switched to the wood supply, and I would have thought that everything was fine, and it would have run out and everything would have gone horribly wrong. And we'll just make sure this is all nicely clear. And as a temporary measure, I'm going to put in some underground pipes here with a length of 5. So, there. So actually, I might put in some underground pipes anyway, just to keep them happy. Then again, that's the sort of thing I could put in later. The steam engine system is very modular in the way I've set it up. So let's put in some engines. And get the power hooked up to everything else, so that finally things will run properly again. Right, that's 4. And then on the other side, another 4. There's a biter in here, which is annoying. We'll make sure to wall this off, because it's quite important that no single building is destroyed, because if it is, then half the power system will shut down. Excuse me, biters. Oh, there's a tree as well. There we go. Let's see if we can get this guy out. We can just follow him with walls until he's all the way gone. Right. And then I think we'll encase the entire outside of it with walls too. And this as well. We'll have to get an underground belt in place. But that should be fine. So biter just sat there. Put those in. Break this up. Might as well make full use of it and have a full length underground belt. Like that. I'll finish putting these in. Actually, this little bit here will need to be further out, but that's fine. Well, oh, wait, how did he get in? What? Where did you come from? Hang on, hang on. Get out, get out. Go on. And there's another one there. What are they? How are they getting in? I thought I just cordoned this off and there was nobody in it. Come on. Leave. Right. And then just completely encase this. I don't know how they got in. I might have just not been paying attention and one of them crawled in while I was looking at something else. And then actually accidentally sealed them off inside. Looks like it's all clear right now, so we'll just encase this nicely. I'll have to make some tweaks to this later when I'm adding in the extra steam engines. But the important thing is that the basic structure is in place. Right, let's get the power poles in. And we'll get a long-range power pole just there. Nestled in that bit, and then we'll bring the we can do better with that. I just want to bring it over in this direction more than anything else, and that will keep it clear of any potential smelting areas. So there. Oh, I could line it up. Okay, I can line it up with one other long range power pole if I just move that. Wait for the biters to move. Oh, come on. There we go. Right, steam engines engaged. Temperature dropping, actually, because it still might not be enough for the power system to be fixed. Yep, even with those steam engines we are still struggling, but it is a massive improvement. What we now need to do is go over to the old smelting area, deconstruct some of that and move it up. Oh wow, this is shut down entirely. Did the entire system actually fully break? No. It was still running. But I have no idea what it was running off. Oh, no, there is still stuff going on. So I guess like there were points where all the boilers were off, but it was just about hanging in there. Right, we want to just get rid of one side of these. Let's get rid of the inputs first. That way I'll not be wasting a single bit of coal when I get rid of this. And then we'll work our way back along. And these are completely off now, so no wasted power. There we go. And this area is now much more clear, which is lovely. It is now open once again to biters, but I think I'm just going to let that happen. That's the thing, I never actually put walls around this. I only I only thingy... What did I do? I only used the steam engines themselves as walls, because I thought that would be alright, but I imagine that at some point they would have attacked and caused all sorts of issues. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff here that we can clear out. There we go, it's still running, and it's now running a lot better. Because the power has been boosted, the electric mine drill down there is switched on properly, so we're getting a much better supply through, which means that these steam engines can now actually contribute quite well to the system again. Let me go check up on this situation though. So this thing here, it's still got 1.4k. This has run out again of supplies. I think, can I set up a chest? Because if I can, I should. Let's see, wooden chest. Oh no, I can't set up one. Yeah, this thing's completely encased, unfortunately. So there's nothing I can do about it running out of coal. I just need to periodically visit and fix it. That is annoying. But what can you do? I mean, actually, could a long-armed inserter possibly do something? I don't think it could, because I think there's just not enough room even then. Nah, that wouldn't make sense. We have to have like some sort of double long-armed inserter situation going on. That's fine. We'll just periodically like refuel it, and it's not the end of the world. But anyway, we now have a bunch more material for or equipment, I guess, for the new smelting, not the new smelting area, the new steam engines. Oh, actually, not all of it's running now, which suggests to me that yes, we've fixed it. We now, I guess there was just high demand early on to catch up with things. Yeah, all of the iron belts were empty, and now they've filled up. The mine drills are going at half the speed they used to be. So that's a very good sign. So what we're going to do here is we're going to momentarily deconstruct this and fit it with boilers. Let's get rid of that there. We'll put in our burner inserters and our line. And we'll just stick a piece of coal in each of these. Excellent. And then we can do it on the other side. There we go. And there's the coal. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. 4, 5. Actually, I am thinking about breaking this up a bit, just so the biters like it a bit more. So what I'm going to do is break this steam engine, put in an underground belt, pipe, even. I always get those mixed up. And then go over here and do the same thing on this side. Now I realise I've messed up with the power poles because I've set them up wrong. Now I'd have to move this along a bit, but of course I can't because I've got it at its like maximum distance. There you go, put that in there. Remove this here. Actually, what we want to do is have a gap in the middle. I nearly forgot about that bit. That was the whole point of this. So I do it like so. We now have a path through the middle for the biters to use. And that should make them much happy about the situation. We'll need to extend this by a smidge. And get it back up to 4. Oh, where's the attacking? It's a tree over there, that's alright. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 actually it'll have to be. I'm out of walls, but I have more material for walls. Not enough to make a new thing. Hang on, have I... Oh, I did, yeah, I wanted to expand to 6. There's a biter just sat here. Let's clear away these trees, because these will all have to go soon, because I'm going to be extending the power system further back. Right, there's no one in here. Go, go, go. Oh, we're out. Another 5. No, 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 don't get in. There we go. And we can cut these back. Stick in a new pair of steam engines. connect them to the power. I'm just going to run over here for a second. Can I put this inside? I think I can. Yes, I can. There we go. It's good to keep it all inside the wall so that they do have to destroy walls to cause any damage to anything. Then we're going to get 2 new underground pipes. Gonna hop out the back of here. We'll make sort of markers for the next bit of wall. I'll just craft all the walls that we can because we're going to need them one way or another. We'll put in these pipes. And then we have a lot of trees to clear out to get this bit sorted. So I think we'll finish up there for now. Okay, so next episode we need to get a bunch of stone so we can finish off the walls over there. And then we could put in the remaining 8 steam engines that we need. I mean, at the moment we don't need the power, but it prepares us for the future. So we've now fixed the power, which is good. And hopefully it will stay fixed for a good while. No, probably not actually. I'm sure I'll do something to break it at some point. There we go with random science. Is there anything left I can actually do now that's not blue? I'm thinking not. Come on. Anything at all? Anything? No. Nope. Okay, we are done. We're out of blue. We're out of red and green science. The only way we can now advance with our research is to get the blue science packs up and running, and we will try and do that. What we need to do first, build our, well, get that last little bit of the power stuff done, build our new smelting area there. Once we have that, we'll have a bunch of steel production, which we can then use to finally make the blue science and get the advanced oil processing done, so that we can then get plastic running again, and we'll go from there and do all of the things. So I shall say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.